back up in this thing, ready to get some on that wax.
Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Where the beer's ice cold. BrosTalk. Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Come and tell us what you know. BrosTalk.
Alright, well, yo. What up, world? What up, peoples and tweeples out there? It's your boy T. Broski. Got my main man King Dano in the building with me. Hey, we got the guys, the players, the fellas, the homies, the friends, the brothers with us. I don't know how this is gonna show up. I don't know if y'all diagonal, but I was gonna do like this. These guys. But like if we could really do something, we could do like the Ginyu Force, but I don't know how it's gonna show up on the screen. So, but introduce yourself, players.
I'm Orlando. What up? Don't call me Lando.
Corey, how y'all doing?
Jeez,
Y'all can't call me Corey if y'all want to. It's all right. Permissible.
permissible. That's a good word. How your players doing this evening, man?
Chilling. Energized.
Shit.
Energized.
Man, I'm doing better. I was feeling like shit this morning, but started to
Got the
drink some
sniffles.
water, and I think that's what it was. I think I was just super dehydrated.
Man,
Oh, you don't drink enough water?
hydrated.
I guess I did. I guess I didn't. So I drank one of them, what are those electrolyte things you put in the drink.
Drank one of your kids' Pedialytes. Don't lie. We know how it goes.
Nah, I can't remember. It's like Hydromate or something like that. And you just pour it into the, I don't know, whatever. That shit helped though.
That's just crazy. Okay.
Sound
Well,
like some Joe Rogan shit. I just got this powder off this internet. I put it in the water. Now my headache's gone.
we got a third point, but it's okay.
Can't remember a thing I did, but
Hey, so while we're on that, are y'all cool with like taking like they got things that like test trials for like medicines or research trials? Like I heard one that was like you have to do 6 or 7 days at this place. It was for women, like a menstrual cycle thing, but they stayed 6-7 days at this place, and then they had like, I'm not researching it.
the
So
good shit.
it's a job market for a certain group of people, and is the person I was talking to worked in the medical field, and she's in that job market where she gets that information, right? So yeah, I don't know why they had
In
to
the
be a
menstrual
backstory to this
job
fucking
market.
question, but that's the backstory, right? But ultimately, would you do a job like that? Would you do a test trial like a? I mean, so that particular one was $22,000.
That's what I was about to say. I guess it depends on how much it pays and what they're testing, because you got to think about when you, like, actually, probably hell no. Like, it's really got to be a lot of pay because you watch those commercials and it'd be like, it's a 60-second commercial. It'd be 15 seconds of this drug does this and 45 seconds of it might also, you know what I'm saying? And if this happens, you know what I'm saying? And they got to figure all that out. And that's how they figure all that out is through them test trials. And so,
Hell yeah,
nah.
you wouldn't
Hey,
do it.
but you might be one of the 90% that doesn't get diarrhea.
Yeah, but they're in test trials, so that means they're narrowing it down. That means there's multiple variations that give diarrhea at the very least. And I don't want any of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you might see, so your enzymes in your stomach might have the right bacteria to fight off this, so they need you as that test
So
trial.
you one of the lucky
You
six.
might be the one.
You might
Yeah,
be the
that's what
one.
I'm saying. Yeah, you might.
You might have the digestive slime that everyone needs.
Boom, right there. So you're not willing to do it? You wouldn't do it, Corey? King Dano, y'all ain't doing it?
My stomach's fucked up. Y'all don't want to know. Y'all don't want. They don't want that.
Well, I mean, any trial, you wouldn't do any one of them? Like
No, it's
anything, just
like
any
Lando
random.
said at first before he 180. It depends on what it is. I mean, some of them, yeah, I'm down to
Right.
try something. You know, like try the Ray-Bans for a while. Like I'm sure that was, or not the
That's
Meta
product.
Glass. I
That's
don't know why I said
products though. He's
Ray-Bans.
talking about medical shit. You talking about products. Products is easy to sell.
I'm sure there are some. Try this acne product. Like, all right, cool. Yeah, that shit gave me acne.
You
Like,
gonna rub some shit on your face
Yeah, see, I'm
for a
scared.
couple
That like
$100?
that right there. That's
I
even
mean, I'm not
crazier.
gonna be like a dude in the corner, like, oh, I just rubbed this on my face and you give me $40. Like, that's not how it's going.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, like that's where that's your money maker. You know what I'm saying? And shit goes wrong, now you got a scar across your face because of this acne medicine. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Hey,
that's
but I
why for
made
me.
$75.
I mean, the money shit was crazy. Like some of the money,
I
it was like,
guarantee there's some type of waiver where you can't sue them if shit gets fucked.
oh, you can't. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
sure.
But see, like,
Take
so
this
one
little
part.
funky ass $500 and get the fuck out of here. Like,
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's thousands. They're giving
sometimes
thousands,
it's
thousands.
sometimes
Majority of the ones that she was going through was now, man. She might have had the filter or the sort where it's like highest the lowest or lowest the highest, or it
right,
might have been highest the lowest, but it was 40 something thousand, 20 something thousand, 30,000. It was a lot of money.
Jeez.
This is, I mean, you're not getting 30,000 right now, and then you're not gonna follow through. Like it's a
right.
string
It's
along thing. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
I'm pretty sure they'll give you a lump sum, and then you follow through with this process. But a lot of it was like you do this for a few amount of days, and then you have a what I would consider research. Yeah,
right,
you know what I'm saying? The research where you have to fulfill 66 appointments. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
So
right, right,
that
right.
right there is gonna take
That's a
shit.
that's
If
a
you go
commitment.
once
That's
a
another
week,
thing too. Yeah, so it might not
yeah,
even be worth the money once you look at all the
yeah.
commitment on the back end and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you got like a full-time job and they just want you to like do like a sleep study and then like come back, like to me, I'll do a sleep study.
Yeah, I do a sleep study. I
You know what I mean? Just go in there and go to sleep. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it ain't nothing.
But if you want me to do
I've done one before when I was in the Air Force. You know what I'm saying? At first, when they was hooking me all up, I was like, man, I ain't gonna be able to fall asleep. Out. You know
what
what I'm
do they
saying?
put the CPAP shit on your
No,
face or whatever?
I was trying to see if I needed a CPAP. You know what I'm saying? And it was really I just needed to lose some weight. I was like 215 when I was in the Air Force. I was a big,
Oh,
big.
way good.
Yeah, I
Way
was.
good. You know what I mean?
I said, we fly, we don't run.
Hey, but so first topic of the day is like I kind of want to stick on the same shit we was just on, off camera. Well, on camera, off camera, whatever you want to call it. But uh, y'all want to stick to that, or y'all want to go somewhere different with it? I'm actually, this is winging it right now.
Hey,
If we're
either or is fine with me. I'm good
Yeah,
with
I
it.
ain't tripping. Let's go.
so we were talking about off camera is criminalizing people and what exactly that is, right? And that's a brief synopsis. It's not really the general. It's not everything that was said, right?
Okay. Okay. That's
We,
everything that was. That's not everything that was said, but that was my whole point.
that's a brief
That's
synopsis.
it. That was all that was said.
I didn't. I said there was,
No, no,
it's a
I'm
brief.
digging it. I'm digging it. But go.
It's a
Let's
brief
go.
synopsis. I got to give you a brief synopsis. So,
Yeah.
well, shit, we might as well dig a little deeper then, right? Because everybody don't know what's going on. So the brief synopsis is that right there. Ultimately, we were talking about criminalizing a group of people, the power that America has to criminalize a group of people without their quote unquote being a crime. And the group of people that was brought up by King Dana was Japanese people and the camps that they were put in during I don't even remember, what was it, 45?
World War II.
Huh?
World War
Year
II.
wise.
You was gonna give dates,
41,
damn. It's like,
45.
45? Okay, cool. What, huh? You said I was going
nah.
never
I
mind.
said you was giving dates. We was just saying
No,
World
yeah,
War II.
I know. I just wanted to try to act a little smarter right there. It didn't work out
Yeah,
properly, but
it was 1941,
It was
around
41 to
September.
45. I don't know
So
when the
yeah,
camp was going down because we
And that
didn't get.
doesn't make
I don't know
sense.
when. I don't remember. I think. I mean, we jumped into to World War II in 41. It was already going on before.
Right.
That, you know what I'm saying? Like we got
Right.
attacked
December.
in December of 41. Yeah.
yeah. So if you go back and you do a little research, you'll find out that at one point in time, we had Japanese people that was on American soil, and they were put in, for lack of better words, detention camps or
Internment
concentration
camp.
camps.
Yeah.
Some people would even say, and from that, uh, Lando had a point, and I'll let Lando explain his point after that. But after this, uh, well, go ahead, Lando. I'll let you explain your point from there.
So to bring up my point was just simply that the American government or any government really can just determine something illegal at any time, um, and just wreak havoc or do whatever they want, really. You know what I'm saying? And by the time the courts and shit catch up to them to stop them, whatever action they have already intended has already taken place. That was my whole original point. And so then when we started talking about the Japanese and the internment camps. Really, what that to I guess to why that was brought up is because, like, yes, we were bombed by the Japanese at Pearl Harbor, and we declared war on Japan, yeah. And then it was, I guess, decided that we couldn't trust any Japanese person living within the United States, and so they were rounded up and placed in the camps. You know what I'm saying?
Time out. So right there. Well, King Dana, you want to explain why you brought up the Japanese in the encampments as a point to criminalizing a group of people when they didn't quote unquote commit a crime?
There's not much to explain. I mean, it's pretty clear as day.
Okay, so from there, my whole thing was these people that they put in a concentration camp in detention center, whatever they want to call it. You can't call them criminals because they didn't commit a crime. And that's what the whole back and forth off camera was about.
Okay. Okay, but so
That,
now we
so that
pick it up from right there. You know what I'm saying? What do you call them then?
was unfortunately a bad decision by America, right?
No, but in that time, you can't. We're not talking about right now. In that
Well, well,
time,
well
while they're in
then,
the camp, what do you call them?
then their
Detain
potential
Japanese Americans.
their potential are you okay, so if you're going off that like Corey just said, Japanese Americans, but to lock them up or to put them
No, I
in a
said detained.
detainees, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Whatever.
Like that, I mean, that would be more accurate to me than like a criminal.
I would say potential, like the potential that they have to commit a crime versus, excuse me, the potential that they have to commit something towards America would be higher because they have allegiance somewhere else, or they may have allegiance somewhere else, right? So I don't know the name to. I don't know the
I
name to.
I get that,
What's a
but
stronger
I
word than
mean,
detaining?
just think about any movie or comic book or any story you've ever heard of. Where has locking the hero up, you know what I'm saying, unjustly ever worked out for
Wait, time out. Who's the hero?
the Japanese any little Japanese kid that was in that camp? You know what I'm saying? Like, how was that? Like, what are they? How are
Their
they not
hero?
still criminalized? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, oh.
I'm just saying, like, how is like just because the country of Japan is at war with the United States doesn't mean like every Japanese citizen should then be rounded up. You know what I'm saying?
I
I think
totally
we
agree.
all agree on that.
I think we agree, and I think trial and error through life, we realize that was as a country, so to speak, as people, as humans, we may have realized that man, that probably wasn't the right thing to do. But
Kind of like what we're doing right now.
I can agree to that wholeheartedly. You know what I mean?
Well,
I wouldn't.
there's actually crimes that have been broken, so it's a little different. Again, you know, it's It's a little different because there actually is a crime that was broken because it's legal to be
In
here.
every aspect, they're locking up people, detaining people. Not all of them are criminals.
They're using the
They're criminalizing a group of people, rounding them up, and calling them all criminals and putting them away somewhere. That's my point of it. They don't care what you did, if you did anything or not. Hey, we deem that this group of people are
Illegal immigrants. You that group?
is the only immigrants getting locked up? Yes or no? Quick answer. Just quick answer.
Yeah, pretty
Only
much.
illegal immigrants getting
no,
locked up.
not
That's enough.
not pretty
All right.
much.
Yeah, pretty
That's why
much. You're
I'm happy.
talking 40 arrests out of 600,000.
I
Like,
asked
come
you a
on, like
simple question.
that's
What was the
nothing.
simple question? Is there only illegal immigrants getting locked up or no? And you said yes. That's a false statement.
I said pretty much.
That's a false statement.
And how are they
And if
targeting
they're
these
You're
people?
only,
talking
But
99.9%
only.
are illegal
So the answer is
immigrants
it's a quick
arrested.
yes or no. It's not a quick much.
40. 40
So
out of
it's a no.
600,000.
Let's not make it difficult.
40 out of
Yes.
600,000.
Is it yes or
Fine.
no?
Fine. I'll concede that, but can you
Yes or no?
admit
Well, now,
how small that
I
is?
don't give a
Hold on. Can
I
you
don't give
admit how small
a
that is?
if you're locking up people who should be locked up, that's wrong. Period. Plain and
Okay, I
simple.
agree with
I don't
that.
want to get into
People
semantics.
did it in
I
other
have a simple,
administrations either, and no one
I
said
have
shit at a
a
higher
simple,
rate. So
look,
I don't, all that shit is
I asked
bullshit.
a
All of a
simple
sudden now we
question.
care about it.
I don't care about none of that shit. I asked a simple question. Your opinion, yes or no? And you all want to get semantics. Pretty much is was not on the answer sheet.
Because you're trying to fish for an answer that makes it look a certain
No, I'm
way.
just asking
uh,
legit questions.
That's exactly
I'm
why
not
you
fishing.
frame it that
I'm
way.
not
It's to
fishing
get a
for
certain
the
answer. Oh, he said yes. That means they fuck up. Of course they
Okay,
fuck
then
up.
that's all
But to
I'm
fuck up
saying.
at a
no,
percentage that's
there's
less
nothing
than
wrong with admitting people fuck up.
0.5%,
But I don't believe that
it's
number
just,
of only 40 arrests either. And
what do you
I
mean?
think
Like,
I
go to ProPublica.
hold on.
Hold
Because
on. No, right now, go to ProPublica and look
If
it
it's
up.
no,
going
because I think that 40 arrests goes back to what we were talking about before, where those are only the only 40 people who went through the whole system of being arrested and convicted or whatever that's been tracked. Those aren't all the other people who were stopped and harassed in the street just because they look like they fall under this demographic. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna, shift what we're talking about, then yes,
You brought
but
up the
that's
40
not
number.
what we were
You
talking
brought up the
about.
40 number. All weird. All, but see,
Right,
but
because
because
those are the people that
hold
were
on. No,
arrested.
no, 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 no.
Those were
No,
the citizens
I
that
dig
were
it. I
arrested.
dig it. I dig it. But the only point we're bringing up is the government has the ability to just say, "Hey, these people are now deemed
the point.
to be criminals." You know what I'm saying?
But
Before the
they're
people,
I
not.
agree with
But
that,
before the people got
but that's not what we're talking
yes,
about.
yes, we will.
That is
That's
what we're
exactly
talking
what I'm talking
about.
about.
That's what we keep
That's
trying to
what I
talk
brought
about.
up. You're trying to shift the narrative. Before the people got arrested, can you tell them, hey, you should be okay because it was only 40 of y'all and it was a my bad. You think they're cool with that? No. That's all I'm speaking on.
yeah,
I don't care if I'm the
it's
only
not
person
right.
I
out the
mean,
group. That's wrong. That's all I'm speaking on. Is you treated me wrong because you grouped me up as a criminal with a bunch of people just on the way that I look. That's what I'm speaking on. That's what we were speaking on. And the narrative got shifted on that.
all right, fair. If I shifted the
Yeah.
narrative, then my bad. I felt like
Yeah.
y'all shifted the narrative, so
No,
maybe I'm wrong.
no, but no. But I think the narrative keeps getting shifted when the original point, the only point that I'm trying to that we were originally trying to bring up is that any government really, but the American government has the ability at any point to deem anybody or anything a criminal. You know what I'm saying, or illegal, and it can be used against the public.
Yes.
That's all I was saying. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to go any deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? They could just make the way that you drive your car illegal. Like,
What is it? Race?
oh, you're in your car and you don't have four people in your car at all times. It's now illegal. You're in your car and there's only three of y'all. All of y'all are going to jail. Like it could be something super dumb as that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be illegals or anything like that. It can be something super trivial.
Yeah,
So
no,
then, if you ride
I
with,
think
so
I
in that same context, if you ride with four people all the time in your car, are you a criminal or not?
If they deem it so.
if
No.
they deem so, yeah.
Okay. You just said that in that scenario, you just said that you have to ride with four people or more in your car,
Well
and
then
I'm
no.
saying
Well then no. I'm
Okay,
sorry,
so
I
my
wasn't tracking.
whole point behind everything was you can't call somebody a criminal without trying them and convicting them as for a crime. You can have criminal activity, criminal behavior, i.e., you can wear you can wear the black and white shirt and wear and walk around people's houses at night. That's not a crime, right? It's not a crime to wear black
I do
clothing.
that.
It's not
Walking
a
around
crime to
people's
wear
house.
it's not a crime to wear black clothing in a robber's costume and walk around the neighborhood. It's not a crime to do that. Although it looks pretty suspicious and it looks like criminal behavior because I can say that you got gloves, you got a mask on, you got glove. I mean bags on your shoes. You could be criminal like, but you're not a criminal until you commit a crime. That's all I was saying. So when we deemed these Japanese people a threat to America, so to speak, when they left these concentration camps, they were not criminals. So going into these concentration camps were wrong. They weren't criminals. Leaving these concentration camps, they weren't criminals. So to say they were criminals is wrong. They didn't commit a crime to be considered a criminal. That's my whole point is you can't consider me a criminal without me being convicted of a crime.
We all
That's all.
agree on that point. Well, I was using an example on how they don't care if you're convicted of a crime or not. They're going to call you a criminal based on these criteria.
That's what Lando was saying right there, which I think we all agree and say that's wrong, right? But even to the point of ICE, they're not quote unquote based off of what they're saying. They're not out looking for a certain country of people, Mexico, Guatemala, Ecuador. They're looking for illegals, according to what they're saying.
Based
right?
on what?
Whatever laws that was put in place for allowed them to do.
So how do they?
No, based on what? Yeah.
Yeah, what illegals are they looking for? Based on what? How do they deem that
How,
you look like an illegal?
How do they deem that? I don't know. You have to ask these guys.
Uh,
This is what they're saying, though. I don't have the answer for that. I don't side with these
what do
motherfuckers.
you think?
You're asking me
We're
like I
talking about
side with
what
these
you
motherfuckers.
think.
I don't have an answer what they're looking for. I don't agree with it at all. Period. Point
what do you
blank to
mean?
you.
What do you mean? So
I
what?
think
What
I
do you
don't
mean you
agree
don't know
with
what?
what they're
What do you
doing.
mean
I
that you
feel like
don't
we
know
talk
what
about
they're
this.
looking
You
for?
should go target it. You can't come after people that you don't think, oh, I did, motherfucker. You can't tell me off of looks. That's what I just said. I can look like a criminal all day. You can base it what you think about me all day. You cannot try me and do me however you feel just based off how you think. You have to prove these type of things. You have to see me commit a crime in order to arrest me, to take me to jail, to convict me for a crime. That's my whole point. So if you're running around the streets, if you're running around the streets,
It's
go
it
ahead.
don't go down like that. In a perfect world, that would be great. It don't go down like that.
Wholeheartedly, we get that. I get that. I don't agree with ICE at all. I
So
don't
what are you
agree.
arguing then?
Huh?
So what are you arguing then? What?
That you can't call me a criminal without committing a crime. That's what I fucking said the whole time. I literally said
The
that the
U.S.
whole time.
and I'm telling you,
You can't
the U.S.
call me a
government
criminal
doesn't care.
without convicting me of committing a crime. That's
The
what
U.S.
that's my
government
whole
doesn't
thing.
care. They have just
So how are
deemed.
we gonna fix that then?
Oh,
Let's
the
make
U.S. government has just made it illegal for all men to have any hair on their head. So you have to either shave your head tomorrow or you going to jail. You gonna shave your head?
I'll figure that out when we come to that point. Do I want to go to jail? Fuck no. So I'll probably shave my head, smart guy. Well, of course. Like
Why would you do
not
that?
even
Why not?
that's not even a rational thing. Like you talk about something real. Like if you were to
That's what we're
associate that
talking
with
about.
who's gonna come up with these laws? And then
Mhm.
do they not get voted on?
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. Like we can come up with some crazy ass rationalities to say, oh, this is gonna make sense or this is gonna make sense. My whole point is you can't call me a criminal without convicting me of committing a crime. That's my whole thing. That's my
So
whole
what are
point.
you? So, but when I say what are you arguing? Then I'm saying so what? Like what? Why are you saying that? Because my point is the government doesn't care. Like they will deem something illegal and arrest you for that. You know what I'm saying? And
So
convict
once,
you.
but you okay, cool, right? Okay. Once you're deemed illegal, you're committing a crime. So if you get
So what
arrested
are you
for it,
arguing? I don't get what you're
so if you
arguing.
get,
I don't get what you're
you
arguing because
can't
my
come out.
point is that the government it can arbitrarily just come up with anything and make it illegal. Like,
So again, selling drugs is illegal, right?
yes,
So if you think I'm selling drugs, am I a criminal?
yes.
Based on definition, yes.
Because you think that? Because
If
you
I
think
know
that I
that,
sell
yes.
drugs. Huh? What?
If I know that, yes.
No, I didn't say what you know. You don't know shit about what I got going on. You think that.
Okay.
So I'm a criminal.
Yeah.
Cool. And that's like I'm saying that's wrong. That's what I'm saying. Because you think something, the way our system is set up, you prove it in court, and then I'm a criminal. Then you can call me a criminal all day. That's what my whole point is. So
I
if we
understand your
go,
point, but I still feel like you're just totally dodging my point. But I think we need to move on.
how am I dodging? What is your point, Lando? What's your point? Let's start there. What's your point?
That at any time the government can deem anything illegal and criminalize it. That is my whole point. Like, it doesn't
And
matter about going through the court process and all of that shit. I'm saying that the government can deem anything they want illegal and criminalize it at any time.
I don't think I think
So are
that's
you
a.
saying that you don't agree with that?
I'm saying I understand that happens, and I'm saying based
Okay,
off of
that's
that.
it. Like I don't like. Okay, cool. Like it happens. Yeah. I don't. like, I'm like I don't understand. Like I understand your point that until you've gone through court, like you personally don't feel like you are a criminal. But all I was saying is that the government can unjustly make anything illegal and criminalize and make you a criminal. You know what I'm saying? And then in the eyes of the public, you are a criminal, and now you are deemed a criminal and unworthy of trust or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They'll come scoop you up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't think that anybody disagreed or under like didn't understand that statement. I think I got that pretty much. You know what I mean?
Right.
Again, my whole point was just calling people criminals. So when you say that those Japanese people were criminals, that's what the whole point started. You said they were criminals.
I
I
didn't
said
say
that.
that.
Okay.
They were deemed criminals, bro. It's a big difference. I didn't say they were.
Nobody said they were criminals.
So
They
what word did you say
But
before?
that's
Bro,
the
what
same.
word did you say before criminals?
That's how they were.
DEMED? Deemed?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's a thought process. That's a look, right?
And,
they were.
and you
Yes,
get rounded up and
That's exactly what
they were
Lando's saying, right?
rounded up. Yes,
That's what exactly what Lando's saying, right?
in one
And
swipe
what
of a pen.
again? What I'm saying is that's wrong.
We got
Go ahead.
all that was saying was in one swipe of a pen, you can be a non-criminal here. In one swipe of a pen, now you are a criminal. We're coming to get
Roger that. Yeah. So we'll move on to the next topic, which is going to be let's talk about manifestation, man. Since these guys, you know, and the reason I bring up manifestation is because there's people that come to America with the thought process that they're going to be great, right? And then for whatever reason, you're deemed a criminal, right? And you get put out this country. The reason I say that is
you.
like when you manifest,
And controlling me.
that's I was trolling. I don't know. This is transition. But the whole
keep
point
going.
would
Keep
be
going.
the whole the whole point would be when you like. So at one point in time, there was people that sat back and was like, you know what? I don't like this condition of life that I'm living in. I want to change it. You know what I mean? I don't like this. I don't like that. Or shit, somebody said that there's greatness over this hill. You know what I'm saying? Across this, over here, somebody said there's greatness over there, and you can be whatever you want, right? And for lack of better words, you believe, you put action in, and you manifest these things to come to fruition in your life, right? Do y'all believe in manifestation, for lack of better words?
No.
No.
No, you gotta work hard for it. So
Yeah. I believe in goal setting. You know what I'm saying? But you can't manifest shit. You can set some goals and try to work towards something, but
Oh, so manifestation is exactly what you said. There's a goal that you have set forth for yourself, and then you see yourself there. You visualize yourself there, and then essentially what happens is you do the footwork to get there. So then at one point in time you see yourself here, and then you see yourself there because you're physically living it. So at one point in time I was here living this, and now I'm here living that. So that's the quote unquote manifestation part. It's not I'm just gonna sit back and think that I'm this and then it's gonna be that. That's what I don't know if well, that's my belief in my understanding of manifestation. What do y'all like? Y'all don't think that? Why do y'all say no? Let's start there.
I always took manifestation as you just sit there and say like, you know, like you speak it into existence type of thing. You know, like,
yeah.
oh, I'm gonna be rich one day. I'm gonna be rich, and then you go sit down and watch TV for 4 hours and go to bed. And it's like, well, you're not gonna get rich doing that. Like you can say you're gonna be rich all day long, but if you don't, you know, make goals and things like that, like y'all said,
Put it in work.
then it's unlikely that you're gonna get to that point. So that's how I look at manifestation. I didn't look at it the same way that you were looking at it.
Yeah, so if you look at a lot of I ain't gonna say videos, but if you follow a lot of people that believe in quote unquote manifestation, the manifestation is the crazy part, right? Because you believe and see stuff that ain't really there at that particular time. The other part of the manifestation is the due process, right? And that's the part where a lot of people tend to fall off, right? And it's not necessarily they fall off like they don't want to
So
do it. It just go ahead.
I guess that's why I don't believe in it because I just don't. I guess I don't understand. Like, what do you mean by people are seeing themselves? Like, is it like when they like when I was saying like you set a goal? Like, is it are you picturing yourself that day, the day you accomplish the goal? Is that manifesting or whatever?
It could be that. It could be as simple as, oh, I'm gonna make it here one day, or this is what I would do when I make it there, or this is how I would feel if I did this. Like you set a goal, like whatever goal you have set for yourself, you're manifesting. You're gonna do things that are going to help you get to that goal. You writing down that goal is a manifestation of whatever you believe in your head. That's the first step, right? That's the first step. You could say, hey, I want to do this. You don't have to write it down. You can just believe it and feel it in your mind. So why do you what goal
I
do you
guess
have?
I don't know. It's just I don't know. Maybe I just have something against the word manifest, but I
You
don't know.
do.
It's
You
just
do. I can
weird.
tell by your face. Yeah, and you just don't like the terminology. So if I
Yeah,
say you're
yeah,
goal
yeah.
oriented and
Right,
goal driven, that would
right.
sound better to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So whatever
yes.
you gonna do,
Because I'm doing the driving. Like
yeah, there's
manifesting, it
no
seems like I'm just waiting for some shit to happen.
and man, it's not that. See, and that's the bad part about. I think people have with manifestation is you think that you're just gonna manifest something out of thin air with no work behind it. Nobody in the world, nobody's gonna do that. And everybody you talk to that quote unquote say, "Oh, I manifested this," they'll have to
The
tell you that
camera.
they put some type of footwork in to get whatever they needed to get to, right? So like, you want to be something like you're goal oriented. Like, hey man, I want to get this. I want to. Prime example. Where you going? Sweden.
Yeah.
I want to go to Sweden. Right now, in your mind, you may not look at it as manifestation, but there's something in your mind that you want to do when you get over there, right?
Yeah.
Whether you can visually see that or not,
I mean, it's a work trip, so I ain't really thought about what I'm gonna do when I'm not working. But yeah,
All right, man. So if we're going to create
Ah,
so if we're gonna create scenarios so what goal do you have in your mind? Like you don't have to tell me the goal, but there's a goal in your mind right now, right? That you have that you want to accomplish. Why you don't do it right now? Why you ain't accomplish that goal right now? There's a reason why you ain't accomplish it right now, right?
I'm on the podcast.
It's funny. Yeah, but because I guess when you really like when you realistically think about goals, or it just depends on the type of goal. Like setting a goal should well not should, but oftentimes there are multiple mini goals that build up to that goal. And so I'm working through those mini goals to get to that goal.
Okay, cool. So those mini goals that you're working through, cool. How did you come up to your main goal? What made you even think about your main goal? Like your whatever your main goal is and those mini goals in between, what
Right.
made you think about your main goal? Like that main goal. What did
Just current circumstances and wanting to change it.
That's how simple it is. You don't look at it that
What
way, and
what? No, no,
you
no,
don't.
no. Explain.
You
What does
there
that? How is that? What
because
does what do you mean manifestation?
you see something that is not tangible right now in your life, and you see a way to get there. That's how you do it, and then the manifestation is you working through it. You thought about this. Whatever the goal is, you're
It
not
sounds
there.
so stupid. Like I
Of course,
just
it does for
ugh.
somebody that again, of course. But if you
I
change,
just
okay,
reject
you
it.
got a goal.
I like goals. I like the word goals. I just reject
Cool.
manifestation.
Cool, because you associate manifestation with something that requires nothing of a human being to a certain extent. Nothing of you. This is just you sitting around saying this is going to happen for me and it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But that's
Yep.
not manifestation. That's a part of it. The part of manifestation is
No, okay, I get it. Yeah. Well, to me, it sounds like manifestation is just the thought. It would be nice if this happened, and then the work that you put in, the goal setting. Is that what you're talking about? Is that
yeah. So
the whole
look at it
process?
like,
I
bro,
guess
look at it
two different
like
things.
look. Think
But
about
that's
it
not.
like
But that's not how I came up with the goal. The goal wasn't. Oh, it'd be nice if this happened. The goal was just. I want to change this up. You know what I'm saying? I want to move
so you're
towards this.
goal driven, right?
What?
You're goal driven.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you goal drive?
What?
How do you goal drive? Your actions in between, right? That's your
Yeah.
driving
I'm
part.
keeping track. I'm keeping track of what I'm doing,
Oh,
and
it's the same thing. You don't like the words, and I get it because I don't like karma. But the same thing. There's a manifestation. That's the end goal, and then you're manifesting it all the way through. So you're
put that
goal
evil on
driven,
me, Ricky Bobby.
huh?
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Oh,
It just sound like some fairy tale juju pixie dust.
but you're doing it though.
Got a whiteboard.
You're doing it in your
Uh,
own world. You're doing it in your own language, your own terms. You're already doing
I
it.
guess I get that too. That it's just
Yeah,
a different
yeah,
language.
that's what it is. By definition, hey, no matter what it is, whatever thoughts you have in your head, if you bring that to reality, by definition, you manifest it.
And
Mm.
one of my biggest things about that
I manifest tying my shoe. It could be as small as that. Like just by definition, that's how simple it is.
and then so have you ever seen Lego Movie, the first
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
And you remember when he went and talked to old it was the wizard. I'm
Yeah.
blind, and he was like he was telling him about the double bunk bed, and it just appeared out of nowhere. And he was like, "Whoa, that's what I was just thinking about." And then he had pictured the hand and all that. Like to me, that is a visual representation of manifestation. Like it's just something that you visually picture in your mind
Mm.
and you bring it to fruition.
Yeah.
However you do that. Now, granted, in
Yeah,
that
you
world,
know, I get it. I get it. And I get it. I get it. I think the problem that I have with it is the vision part, because I don't really vision shit
you
like
don't
that.
dream.
Yeah,
But
no. By definition, Lander, you thought of something in
yeah,
your head that you want. Like I
yeah.
said, it could be.
I have a thought, I guess,
I
but it's
manifested going
I
to
guess
the store because
like
I
the
thought that,
vision is like
and you went.
yeah,
So that's just
I
simple
dig
lame terms. That
I dig it. I guess you know what I'm saying. I just have to incorporate the word manifest into my lexicon more.
like I said,
But
lame term, it's
I
pretty
dig it.
much everything you do. But
so
It's not a. It's not.
No, but I get it. I get the concept. You know what I'm saying. I guess I just really hadn't put that much thought into it. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, because it's not.
And I get because of my own shit about the word manifest I guess the way people use it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not
I don't.
how what it actually means or is, you know?
Mhm.
I mean, there's a
I
lot
don't
of
get the example. Didn't
Huh?
the kid manifest in the way that we said though?
What?
Because he just started visualizing and it just started popping up with no effort or work.
who's
What?
that?
You said in your example, you said the
Yeah.
I can't remember who, but he would visualize it and bam, the bed just popped
Yeah,
up.
the
And
Lego.
so
The Lego
if
man.
that's your example of manifestation, isn't
Right.
that our example of manifestation?
Well, yeah,
That
he
you can
just
just
had a
visualize
concept
it and it
and
pops up
No, no,
with
no,
no
no,
work?
no, no. The work that he put in, he built. These are things. These are ideas that he had within his head, and all you're seeing is a visual representation of what he thought. That's all I was saying.
Yeah,
There's
Okay,
a
I thought you were
visual.
saying, well, that's an example of manifestation. I was like, well, that's what we
that is
said.
That's
right.
what
form of
He had a
that's
manifestation.
what
thought
I'm
and
saying.
something popped up. He thought about a
There's
bunk
a
bed, bunk bed
visual
popped up.
representation of what he thought about. That's all I was saying. So when you think about something, you say, like bro said, I want to tie my shoe. You, Lando, you could. People may sit up here and say, "Oh, I don't even picture. I don't picture."
No,
So what's the difference between manifesting and
no, no, no,
thinking?
no, 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 no.
Can I break it down for you?
I think
Go,
you're
Okay.
hold on,
go
hold on.
ahead.
Like,
Go ahead, Lando.
I think you were dead on, bro, what you were saying right there, because and that's where I was having my confusions because I guess when I'm having the thoughts about things in my life, I don't have visions. I think like in lists
Mhm.
and you know what I'm saying, and I'm going through a list of what I like, what I don't like, what I want to change or whatever. I don't have a vision of me in a new car. I just know I want a new car. You know what I'm saying? And so and that's where it gets weird and hokey for me when people say I manifested this and this vision of me driving down the highway. No, I didn't. I don't. So and that's I guess where my head goes when people say manifest. It's like I had this vision and that's where I'm like, oh, I don't do that. I just think in lists.
You gotta
I want to
remember,
upgrade something.
you gotta remember
You
we're
know.
talking about the English language where one word can have six
Right.
different meanings.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
like, yes, it
Yeah.
doesn't mean that, hey, I can think of this and work my goals or take my baby steps to get to this part. Yes, I manifested it. It could also mean like
Right.
energy, spirits, and stuff. Like, hey, I manifest this too. It's just different meanings to it, and people hang on close to the meaning that they believe that is dear to their heart. When you're right, bro. You're right, Lando. You're right, Corey. Like,
Right. And that
all right, based on our own what we deem is more important for that definition of that word.
Right, and
Right.
that goes to the deeper point, you know what I'm saying? Because off of the initial question, I think everybody's just going to answer what is near and dear to their heart, and then when you have the full conversation about what the word actually means,
Mm-hmm.
might change how you even feel about the word, like it did for me just
Yeah,
now.
but
You know what I'm saying?
that's so like great question, bro. Like I get it, but like it means different to everybody. So manifesting to you, just listen to how we talk is, hey, I'm gonna manifest this. I'm gonna set a goal, work my ass off to get to said goal. I manifested that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right,
And manifest to me, I always thought it as spiritual. Like, damn, I manifested a ghost or something like that that just popped up, and you get what I'm saying.
right,
It all really because to me, I would rather look
right,
at I would rather look at my goals as I didn't manifest because I'm thinking spiritual wise, like damn, it was a special, it was an energy, a vibration
right,
behind
right, right.
behind
A
my
feeling or
work
something.
and effort that got to my goal, which is demeaning all the work I put in because this energy and spirit behind me pushed me to said goal.
Well, so think about it like this. In that sense, think about it like this. A a a, a seed falls off of a tree, right? And the wind pushes that seed where it needs to go. But that seed still has to do the work to grow another tree.
Right.
So that seed still needs to get planted. And it's not necessarily the wind's objective to do that. I'm just going to guide you in the right direction.
Yes.
So
But
I'm not going to take away. Listen, I'm not the spirit that you're talking about pushed you. They're not taking credit for what you've done. I just help guide you. Granted, you have the ability to go whichever direction you want to go. You could turn this way and go that way, or turn this way and go that way, or flip upside down and go straight down. Who knows? You may stop, right? But you did this shit. You did this.
Yeah.
You got to wherever you are. You got there.
That's why I want.
Not nobody else.
That's why I want all the.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to be like, well, shit. If it wasn't the fact that that energy and that spirit pushes this spot, you would have never got there. Well, I could win any way I want to. So that's
Yeah.
when I say manifestation. When I said no, it's like I'm looking at the driving force. Like nothing special happened behind the scenes. It was my hard work, determination. It was all me that got me there.
Granted, yeah, and I agree, but so we can talk the God level thing where people believe and feel like there's
Well, that's what I was about
angels
to say
guiding them or
because
God is guiding them or whatever like that, to where the degree where I still feel in my heart that you can go to church every weekend, every Sunday, every Bible study, sing in the choir, pay your tithes on time, do everything that you think by the book is right, and still have a fucked up life, right?
Right.
And then you can have somebody that don't necessarily live the quote unquote Bible life, that's super successful, got everything they want, super happy, doing everything that they could possibly dream of in their wildest dreams. They're doing it all, right? I say that to say, like, it's your will and your how you move towards things,
Correct.
right? So if you're a God person, God's still behind you, guiding you where you need to go. You still have to go out and put that footwork and do what you need to do, period. So if I'm sitting around just doing everything quote unquote right, hoping that God's gonna push me to where I need to go, I may be stagnant. I may be failing in life because I'm doing everything right, but I don't put no effort in.
So that's
So faith without effort is
why I
pointless.
said no a manifestation, because you can be doing all that, thinking that it's a certain will or something behind me, thinking on just that definition of manifestation. That, hey man, I don't believe that, because like you said, I can think about it all day, but I still have to put in the effort, my work, my determination to get to where I go. So
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, if we are not we, but if there's people out there that are running with the definition of any facet, God, work, sports, the working out, whatever. If you think that you're just gonna think about something and it's gonna happen without nothing being done, I'm not gonna say you're insane, but I think that there's a clinical definition for it.
well, unless
You know what I mean?
you're in the Lego movie.
yeah,
And
what if
Yeah,
what if I'm really good with my mental mind
talk about a
skills?
bunk bed in the Lego
who?
movie.
If you say who, if you're what with your mental mind skills,
What if I'm just got the really dope mental mind skills? Not I'm way out there with it. Y'all just don't know it yet.
and
Like,
most of them people, I'm not even. Most of them people,
Have
never mind. I'm
you
not even
seen that? It's a mentalist. I wish I had his name on top, but the mentalist buddy said he don't play the lotto because that guy he can go in and like I found him.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yes, yeah, I know exactly. He be doing shit with celebrities and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking people.
yeah,
mm,
Now
yeah.
he might can get a bunk bed. And he might. If I have faith, if I want to bet money, that's the guy who pop up my house like, hey, you need a bunk bed? Voila. Right.
So next topic is gonna be like, since we're on the manifestation stuff like that, and I think essentially when it comes down to communication, I think communication is the best way to help people out, right?
No.
Like Randall, for instance, in this situation, you felt like manifestation is this way, and you still may feel that way. But through a conversation, you have enlightenment of maybe there's a different way, right? Although this type of information may not come through your algorithm because that's not what you're, you know what I mean, what you're on or what your wavelength
yeah,
is on.
it sounds way
But
too fluidry for me.
but the conversation, I ain't say makes you open to it, but it definitely, you can have a different outlook on it, right? So, and in my mind, and in my mind, I feel like I'm helping you, right? And it's not necessarily like you needed
No, no,
help.
no, no. No, I dig it. Like, and I like. I'm glad that you moving the conversation to communication because, like, in that in that analogy that you used about the seed falling from the tree and everything like that, like I wouldn't see it like that at all. Like I would just analyze like this is what's supposed the seed is supposed to fall, and you know what I'm saying, and then depending on the time of year and the weather or the wind, it'll fall this fall and replant itself. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that push and all of this behind the spirit behind I don't like I don't understand.
which is
So
which is again like that's just a part of communication, and
right,
it's in its ways of life and things, perspectives. Because of certain things, you may feel like this, I may feel like that. Our
right,
communication makes me understand your this and makes you understand my that. Even
right,
though I may leave still feeling like this and you may leave still feeling like that, but
Then what's the point of
we have an understanding.
what's the point of communication?
right.
Say again?
Exactly. Because if everybody looked at the world the same way, it'd be pretty fucking lame. Like, especially if everybody looked at the world like I do, because I'm pretty analytical in it. So it'd be pretty boring for everybody if they saw the shit the way I looked at it. You know what I'm saying? You need some
Well,
people
what's the
who
problem with AI
got some.
taking over the world then if you analytical?
Parameters.
No, because you need, yeah, because
Damn parameters, Randall. Easy as
you need, no, you need human interaction. You need poetic people to
to
wax
say.
poetically in the world as well. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be ones and zeros. You know what I'm saying? You need some red, blues, and greens in there.
There you
So let me ask y'all this. How much do you help somebody or a loved one how much do you help somebody?
go. Okay, well,
Period. And just
yeah, okay. So to me, sometimes helping somebody is not communicate with them at all. That you
mm,
say communication, yeah. Well, it's based on situation. Because sometimes I might need to cut off all communications for you to understand, or sometimes I might have to just talk you through the shit. It all depends on the situation it's in. So yeah, communication. I overall like yeah, you want to communicate with people and to get like that, but sometimes the best communicate. I guess it's a form of communication. Is not saying shit. So
so sometimes the best help is no help.
yes.
That's deep. That's crazy. I never even thought about that way. I thought we were gonna come up with help. That's crazy, but that's
Well,
definitely a way.
but no, I feel that because you can help somebody, but you can't let it be to your detriment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what if you
So
love this person?
like, what's up?
What if you love this person?
So
Yeah.
so yeah, cutting them off might be your best move. You know what I'm saying? Because you love that person and you want to help them, so they might drag you down with them. So you might need to, like in this tough love instance that y'all are talking about, which is like should be
Well, I'm
like
just saying
drastic
in general,
messaging.
it just for you in general. Like if somebody that you love needed help, how much are you willing to help them? Like what are you like? Where's the
Depends
the
on what
the?
they need or if I'm available, like
Oh, I'll die for
if I
somebody.
can.
Period.
Say again.
I die for somebody I love. Like if I look at somebody like, hey, you're hanging on a cliff, I'm holding the rope. Only certain people get that. I'm burning through.
Only certain people I'll help move type shit. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, yeah.
Okay, so Corey, what about you? How much are you willing to? And I got another question I'm gonna pose after that. But Corey, what about you?
I mean, yeah, it's a tough one because I mean it's one of those things where you can say, "Oh, I would do X, Y, and Z," but then you get in that situation, and you're like, "Oh shit!" Like, all right, if I do that, like, what about my kids, and what about my bills and shit
What
like
if
that?
it's
So it's
a
like,
kid?
how much?
It's off the table. You do what the fuck
Yeah,
you want
well, then if
to
it
do.
one is, and that also depends because if it's your kid, then for me, like, there is no,
Exactly.
Yeah.
especially under 18, like, there is no like, oh well, that hospital bill is going to be expensive, so
You can't walk that
sorry.
broken arm off. You can't walk that broken arm
Exactly.
off.
Yeah, you can walk. You ain't got a broken leg.
Just raise your other arm in school. You got two of them. Like,
So
I got 2x4s. I can make you a splint. Like,
so are you willing to miss next month's rent because you need to help somebody out
no,
financially?
no, fuck no.
Yep.
Corey,
who is someone?
someone that you love.
I can't in my living situation.
There's
I've been straight.
levels
I'm
of
out.
love, though. Like,
It doesn't. Whatever level, are you willing to whatever level you put it at? Are you willing to
certain
miss?
certain family members, yes, absolutely.
Okay. Lando said no.
Certain people. I won't even say just family. Like
Well, I
there's
mean,
one or two people outside of
you said
family
people
that
you
I
said
would.
people that you love, and you're not just handing that shit out like fucking raffle tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody?
No, that's
Nigga,
true.
you said
But
miss rent.
It's a
Like I got a
I'm
miss
also
rent.
hoping not all the
Hold on.
people I
That's
love
somebody
come
else.
at me at the same time.
Which it might. And the reason I bring this all up is because you got people that you want to help, and then sometimes like what I realize is like I
I
don't
thought
have
he was
any
about
I
to
don't
ask for
have
help.
any crackhead friends, but I associate this with that because there's people that want you to be better. Like I want you to be better, but you're comfortable where you are. Like you're cool where you are. Like the crackhead shit that you got going on, you're fine with it. I just want you to do better. So in my mind, my perspective, you're terrible. You need to do better. I want better for you. But in your perspective, you're completely happy. So how much am I willing to sacrifice for you to be something that I feel like you should be? Because this is what
Why
I
do you
feel ultimately.
question on that, bro.
why do you feel like they should change
Hold on, Lando.
if they feel
Say
like
again?
Let me
Time out.
let me ask a question.
Who? Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, answer Lando, bro.
No, go ahead. What? Who's? I didn't hear the question.
yeah,
That's
I
what
didn't hear
you
what you said, bro. Go ahead.
I didn't ask a question. You can say yours.
said.
And then I ask
I
mine.
was just saying
What's yours, Lando?
Can I ask
I
mine?
was saying
Ask the question, Lando.
Lando, ask the question. That's mine after. Go ahead. I'm just trying to say, Lando, ask
Oh
the
shit.
question. That's it. Okay,
I was just trying to say. I was just wondering, like, if that person deems himself happy, like are you saying like are you saying like a legit like crackhead
Crackhead.
person, or is it somebody living below what you just deem?
So
Are
I'm
you
saying
talking
a
about
crackhead.
legit
I'm
like a
talking about
crackhead, like your homeboy is a crackhead and he's cool with it? And are you saying how much longer should you fuck with him while he's becoming a crackhead? Is that your
like
question?
I'll be realistic with you 100%. Uh my uncle, my blood uncle, my mom's brother is a full-blown crackhead, right? And he lives on some train tracks, right?
After Uncle Isaac.
By some
I'm
train
gonna put him on blast. Uncle
uh
Isaac. I'm gonna put him on blast.
it, nah, it's all good. He got
Mm-hmm.
situations going on, and in my head, I couldn't imagine my sister being out there like that. You know what I mean? And I'm willing, like y'all said, I'm willing to damn near sacrifice anything for her,
But
right?
but 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 but
But again, hear me out. If she's comfortable out there, how much am I willing? Why would you? How much are you willing to sacrifice for somebody that's comfortable? And that's what I started to realize is no matter what I do for somebody, it's always because I feel like they should be better off. I feel like she shouldn't be out there. I feel like my uncle shouldn't be I was about to say some. I feel like my uncle shouldn't be out there smoking crack or whatever the fuck he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that way. He's comfortable with it. That's why he's doing it. My
so
mom's willing to sacrifice shit for this man, but he's not willing to sacrifice anything for what she feels like he should be doing better. So he's comfortable where he's at. So how much are you willing to sacrifice for somebody that don't give a goddamn about what you feel?
So my thing is, so
not much.
That's Bro's question now. Go
I
ahead.
want to ask you a question, but I want to respond to that too. Like, so my thing is, if I have that close enough bond with somebody, they would respect my sacrifice and make the change in that situation. Like, hey, we have this close of a bond. Like, okay, it's a respect thing too. We've communicated, and you respect the fact. But my question was like, would you give up an opportunity to see? Would you give up an opportunity to better yourself for one of your friends? That's how I feel. I don't get. That's a good question.
That's
Would you throw one of us under the bus for $1 million?
That's not the
That's not the same question.
The
I
question would be, hey, if I knew my friend needed this $1 million, would I give it the chance for me to make it to let him get it? I would, especially if I'm okay and I knew my friend could use $1 million. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
see, and I look at that question. I mean, I look at that question a little bit differently. I look at it to the degree of how much are you willing to sacrifice? Like, are you willing to sacrifice yourself um, for the greater good of somebody else? And in my world, uh, damn, yeah. I mean, I do it. You know what I mean?
How about you, Corey?
Huh?
I was asking how Corey would
No.
answer that question.
Matter of fact,
Yeah, me. I would.
there for you.
No, I would do it. I would do it to a degree, even like it would. I would do it to a degree, even when it came down to default. Like I'm gonna do it because that's my homie, that's my friend.
That means
But you would have to show me that what I did and what I sacrificed didn't matter for me not to do it the next time, to a certain extent. But that's a deep ass question, because how much are you really willing to sacrifice for somebody that you love when it comes to you taking a loss and them gaining?
so.
That's
See, to
that's
me,
that's
I don't see. So
that's it.
let me give a context to what I'm saying. We'll break it down simple.
It's kind of like that Mr. B show.
That every normal person can. Let's say you have an opportunity. I'm gonna ask Corey direct because he ain't spoke on this. Corey, let's say you have an opportunity to get a promotion at your job, but you also have the opportunity to get the person you love that same position, which would better them. What would you do? Kind of Flintstones, just like that. Like how Barney Rubble gave Fred Flintstone that job. Was like, hey, you know what? Let me look at this. You messed up. Bam, you get the promotion. You doing that or no?
Probably, yeah.
I mean, in that sense, if my homeboy is unemployed, hell yeah, I'm gonna get him a job, regardless if it's my
Yeah.
I'm not
promotion or
saying
not.
unemployed or not. I'm not unemployment. Yeah, he has a job. It's not as permanent as yours. He might be a custodian at your job, and you have an office job. You're chilling, but you know that he's struggling, or not even struggling.
Oh then yeah.
That's
Oh my bad, Corey. Go ahead.
struggling
Go
is
ahead.
a bad word. Yeah, we'll go struggle. Yeah, we'll go struggle. But you know, if you get this job, you up, or you can keep status quo. If you sacrifice that spot for your homeboy who's struggling. Core, this is directed at you.
Probably.
That's a no.
Corey would be, you don't want to keep Core. Is yes or no? Like,
Uh,
is that not on your menu? I'm
I mean,
just joking. I'm just joking.
it depends on who it is, where my life's at. Like, if my life's already good, like, yeah, I'm gonna help my friend
You
out.
chill.
But if I'm also living
Yeah,
But
paycheck to
that's
I
paycheck,
said you
then
chill.
no. But
my family also is. I would like to help them out.
no, but
So,
that's not the question. The question is that you're
what
good
do you
and
mean?
chilling.
Yeah,
The question is you're good and chilling, and your boy is struggling. And if
He said yeah.
you take this promotion,
As
then
far as
you'll be
just,
up.
yeah.
He said yeah. He would sacrifice that for his homie.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Now, if we're both struggling, let's put it that way. If we're both struggling to make it paycheck to paycheck, and I mean paycheck to paycheck, I got to spend
yes, sir.
$450 a check, and my check is the $520. We
I'm taking
struggling.
that promotion, and I'm trying to get my man into my office.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm walking in
Yep.
that bitch and I'm putting a rock at the door, trying to keep that door open so he can follow right behind.
Yep.
Okay. Let me put you in a way crazier situation.
Let's go.
The boss says it's either you or your homie. One of y'all got to get fired.
Hold on. Can you say that
We're
again?
both
All right,
struggling.
start over. Can you start over?
Restart.
The boss says it's either you or him. One of y'all got to get let go. We're making pay cuts. We're taking cuts. One of y'all got to get let go. I like you more, right? So I'm coming to you to see if you're willing to sacrifice for this man, or do you want the spot? However you want to rock with it, it's up to you. It's you and your homie.
Between my loved one,
Y'all both struggling now.
listen. Between me and my loved one, I'm walking out that meeting.
Your homie,
I'm walking out that meeting. That's not my decision.
you're walking out.
Yeah, you make the decision. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm walking out that meeting.
Yeah.
There is no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stab
Yeah,
my.
the manager should be making that choice. Yeah.
Yeah, first.
Yeah, but it's on you
Y'all
now.
both get
That's the whole
y'all
scenario.
both
It's
get
on
fired
you.
the next day.
It's on you. Bro said he's walking out, not making the decision. Both of y'all fired. Bringing somebody new in.
Exactly. Next day,
Hey,
both
we
fired.
can get it from the
Boom.
Hey, but guess what?
Boom. Exactly. And then when we both walk out, be like, guess what, bro? They try to get me to choose between us.
Thank you, Lando. I still
Yeah.
because brother,
Right.
we in his life,
Because
lifing together. So we figured that spot out.
exactly.
That spot out.
At least if one of us was good, we could help the other. Now we both
No,
fucked.
No,
What?
ain't no
because
good.
he just got fired. So
We gonna
how
be
you gonna
fucked
help him get out?
together. We can't even help each other
No,
out
we don't.
because we both got
No, it
fired.
ain't no. It
Hell
ain't no.
no,
I can't
bro.
help you
Like
out. I'm struggling.
I am saying, bro, that's my job.
No, I wish.
If I'm in, well, hold on. Let me rephrase. If I'm in my current situation right now, I would walk and I'd let my homie stay because of my fiance has a decent job or whatever, so we can hold it together for a while I find a new job. But like outside of that, like in just a normal and we're in the same situation, no, I don't know. I understand what you say about
He
walking
said we
out.
both.
I
He said
get
we
it.
both struggling.
But I just feel like that opens it up. He's like, well, I was
Now
going to
I
fire
feel
your
that,
friend,
but
but now I'm going to fire you too for insubordination.
no, I
Y'all,
wouldn't want
y'all
to
won't
work at
get the
that place
fuck
no
out
more. If they
because you
had that,
don't listen.
no, but I'm saying like once they sat me down for that conversation, I'd be realizing I don't want to work for these motherfuckers no more. So I wouldn't like,
I
yeah,
don't want to work for anybody ever. So that ship is fucking gone. Like I already don't want to
Why do
work for people. So
y'all
well,
add
duh.
in
what you mean?
stuff?
I would rather
Well,
just do
duh,
my
but
own
I'm
shit
saying
than
no.
work
I'm
for
saying
someone, right?
if management calls me into the office and is like, "Hey, we need you. We can't decide between you and your boy Terry if we who we're gonna keep. So we're gonna
No,
let
that's
you
not that.
decide."
No. It's. I like you
They're
more.
looking out for
This is
me.
the question. Your manager says, "I like you more, Orlando. Orlando, I like you more. You've been working here longer, but unfortunately, we got to make cuts. And you and so have the same exact spot. It's either you or him. I know y'all friends, and I know y'all real close. So I wanted to call you in here and give you an option. Did you want to? You're gonna step out, or are you gonna take the job? It's up to you.
Hey, I guess I'd be surprised though. Oh, he's talking Lando.
Yeah, these are the options. Don't try to add no other shit in now,
No,
bro.
that ain't no.
Don't
That
try to
ain't
add nothing
no.
in. Them are the options. Either you or him. There ain't no walking out this office. You walk
No,
out this office, dead.
if they are laying
Yeah.
people off, if they are laying people off, then they need to lay. They make the need to make the. They
They
need
ain't
to make a choice and lay
stop
people
adding
off.
shit in. Answer the question, brother. It's either
Well, if the
you
company's
or
having a
him.
bad,
Yeah, they got
financial
some bad
quarter,
management. That means I need to put in
Oh
the
man,
application to
look here,
become
man.
manager because
As long as you
I
can answer
fire
questions.
all these niggas.
We having a rough go at answering questions tonight. You know what I'm saying? We can. You can't.
All these niggas.
Yeah, we
who's the accountant?
can. Question.
Listen, we don't know answer those.
Why you asking all these questions? Why you?
Ain't no criminal.
Yeah, who did
What's
you
the
give
answer?
God
What's the criminal?
No, that is the answer. That is my answer. Like I'm
You
not. I'm not.
either one. You can't say A
Then I'm out. And
like
like
King
I
Daniel
said,
said earlier. There
if
ain't no
the
there
management,
is no
hold on.
C. It's either A or B. This is
Okay.
that.
Here's your answer. Here's your answer. I'm out because I don't want to work for a place that handles their
You're gonna
management
That
quit.
like
fucks with you?
So
that.
you're
Yeah.
so
You
you
want
so
to
you're
work
giving
with a
the job
place
up to your
that
homies.
likes you?
Linda, what if you manifest?
You're giving the job up to your homies. What you're saying?
I guess I'm not understanding the question. Like,
It's either you're
what is the
taking the
question?
job or you're not. You're either gonna
Why
keep the
can't
job and
they
your
make
homeboys get
their own
fired.
decision?
See, you trying to add
Because
shit
they
in,
fuck with
smart
you.
man.
They like you.
God
They're trying to
damn.
help you out. They want to give you that, hey, if you want the job, we'll keep you.
Or
But if you want to sack, they're giving you to me, that's the ultimate sign of hey, we fucking like you. Like, you are our dude. But if you want your homie to have the job, we'll let that go. And we'll
If they
fire
like
your
me,
ass.
if
It
they
don't
like
matter
me,
to us. We're firing somebody
it
today.
shouldn't be a conversation. They should just
See?
go fire
That's the
that nigga.
point, man. Why
I
you can't
should
just
be
answer the
included
question,
in that
brother?
conversation
Why you
because
can't
that's
just
bad
answer the
management.
question, brother? It's a
It's
one.
bad management, and I don't want to work for a place that handles that shit like that. They should just make their decisions, fire who they gonna fire, and never let me know.
Lando, I accept your answer. Tell me.
Thank you.
You can't accept it. And you didn't even pose the question. You can't see. This is the C and D that y'all added into the goddamn equations,
I
man.
accept your answer, Lando.
Nah, man. It's either you or him, brother. That's it.
Find out.
It's him.
Go
It's
to work.
him. It's him because
Go
fuck
to
him.
work. Damn it with
Yeah.
me.
So y'all out, man.
Damn it
Y'all
with
out.
me.
So what happens? What happens when your friend finds out and he's like, "Hell yeah, appreciate that, bro. I would have kept it, if I was you, but you gonna be mad? Like I shouldn't have done that
I'm
shit.
not gonna do that.
All right, go find
He ain't
another
even
job.
grateful. Like
He's like, man, I quit
this
that
motherfucker
shit
making
too.
fun of me
Nah,
now.
They
I'm gonna
told me
tell
they
them. I'm gonna
fired you.
tell
I
them, hey,
quit.
watch your back. Hey, watch your back because they didn't even want you in that bitch for real. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? I'm gonna let them
see?
know what's up. I'm gonna let
Dirty
them know what's
macking?
up. If that's my boy, then I'm gonna let them know. Hey, they came at me. They pulled me to the side. This is what happened, and this is why I'm not there no more, and that's why you still there. So just watch your back. I'm gonna let you know where I'm at when
Oh,
I
so
get off
you
this
so you
week's stuff.
bragging to him?
It's not bragging. It's
Yeah,
looking
man.
out.
Look, man.
Hey, this is what I
You
did for
said
you,
they didn't want
bro.
him. You said they didn't want him. So obviously they gonna try to find a way to fire him within the next
He's,
60 to 90 days anyway.
he's next.
If they
Lando,
so
Hey, we do. Hey, we do.
you got to think ahead.
Me on the list.
Lando will think him, boy. He
You
thinking
got to know how
16,
to play these corporate
17 steps
games, boy.
ahead, brother. He said they're gonna fire you. They didn't want you, so they're gonna go ahead and get rid of you. I'm gone. They definitely gonna get rid of you because they didn't want you off the rip. They want me back. So after you get fired, I'm back up in there. But 2 months tops, I'm out, man. You know what I mean?
You know how they gonna get you when you charge your phone at work?
Got you.
Theft,
Ooh, still
It,
electricity.
it do be that type of shit.
steal
It be
electricity,
super petty shit like
theft
that.
on the clock.
They'll
That's
sell warts and everything. This nigga
that's
took a
just like
16-minute break.
boom. That's just like the government
Yo,
making things illegal, man.
Been there before.
yeah.
Right.
Hey, it's really like that in some cubicle farms.
Yeah.
I was at a cubicle farm and they was like, you were away from your desk for 6 minutes? I was like, yeah, I had to go to the bathroom. They're like, well, we want you to take your bathroom breaks on your break.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not how the bodies work. Like, I don't know how to. I can't just be like, hold up, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta wait till 10,
You ever work for a
15.
distribution center? That's exactly how it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like hey, you got 15-minute breaks, and that starts from when we call it to when you touch your last box.
When it don't matter when you get over.
It ain't
No.
15 minutes. Don't start like when you get to the break room. That should start. Hey, the last box you touched to the next box you touched. They don't give a damn if you got a piss shit. They don't care. None of it. Hey, 15 minutes lunch. So yeah, I've been in them situations. Trust me. They don't give a
So
damn
y'all basically
how
that's
it.
crazy. That's crazy. We're about to end it, but that's crazy that y'all all pushing for robots to take human jobs. But so what y'all got before we get out of here, man?
Olympics.
Crazy.
Have you ever watched the? What do you say? Parameters? I'm tripping. I thought he said parameters. Oh my god. Have you ever watched the Olympics?
A little bit
I
of it.
will be,
Little
yeah.
bit. I watched the
I
curling
like
and
the
shit
breaking right.
that they had. They was trying to say the motherfuckers cheated with the curling. That was pretty
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. Fucking
Poor,
Canadians.
poor rules. And you know what? He proved that Canadians are. Oh damn! Now I'm making them all criminals. He proved they aren't as nice as they were. There's it.
We need to kick them
I
out.
Well,
mean, but they followed it up and did it again, didn't they?
I'm just saying. It's like
family
they're deemed the nicest people in the world. He was cussing the shit out, but he
He
Yeah, he
was.
went off.
He
he
was.
was.
He was
Yeah.
hey. And but he ain't wrong though. If you broke the rules, and I know you broke the rules,
Oh, trust me.
somebody got to stand up for it, right? Lando, right?
He said.
Somebody got to stand up for it,
He said, "I'll show you
right?
video evidence. You better take the time to look at the context."
Right, Lando?
Yeah, but
Don't be-
if we
That's
doing
true.
like you gotta be able
That's
to prove
true.
it. You ain't got the proof in your hand. You can't refuse this
Yeah,
shit.
right. He ain't guilty, right?
You know what I'm saying?
You
What the
damn
fuck you
right.
talking about?
Oh man, the most
I don't care what you
contradicting
talk.
podcast. Yeah.
Hey,
But Olympic wise, I'm waiting for I really ain't been watching it, but I'm definitely waiting for I like the Winter Olympic sports better, but like the snowboarding shit versus the gymnastic shit. But I do like the gymnastic shit. Just
I would hold on.
the
Snowboarding compared to gymnastics, I would do like ice skating and gymnastics as comparable.
well, I mean, I'm just saying the winter sports versus being in a gym doing the
Usually with
simple
track
stuff
and
like that.
field for snowboarding.
Yeah, I don't care what you think I should have compared anything to. Neither one of you brothers. I'm telling you what I compare it to, right?
Okay, well,
I'm telling you, I like winter sports. I like to look at winter sports more.
Outdoor to
I like
outdoor.
to.
It's more appeasing.
Nah, but winter sports, I like that. What do y'all? Track and field, gymnastics.
you know me, I like all competitions, so I
Yeah,
watch people.
yeah, really. I like
Yeah, race.
all competitions. But I do like the track and field though. I do get hyped for that,
That shit is
especially the
live, bro.
relays. The
Fat
relays be
ass,
loud
bro.
as fuck.
It should is Richardson. Nah, my man. We'll talk about that because I don't have all
Shikari.
I've been watching.
the. Yeah.
My favorite event this year has been the bobsled.
Oh, you seen Buddy
No.
did it by himself?
Yes,
Everybody failed. I think that was USA.
he had to scoot back. He was in the driver's seat,
Yeah,
to scoot back during the run.
and then break by itself.
Yes,
Yeah,
the sled has been my favorite event to watch so far this year. I hate the fact that the scheduling based on my job and stuff, like I can't sit down and actually get into it. But I mean, the hockey has been good. The women's hockey for the United States has been
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
It looks like a crash course for uh, Canada and USA in the men's hockey. Buddy in the figure skating who hit the backflip was like they gave
yeah.
him gold like right away,
off
and
that.
then he
Yeah,
got the ball finished.
But what's the name? She already did that shit. Like it was illegal when she did it. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course, I mean
embrace the gory.
it's something like that. Yeah, something.
No, but yeah.
Like,
Well,
when
fair.
she did it, it was like illegal, not cool to do. But as times go by,
Right.
it's like a semi-pro. He threw that lob, they called a foul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now for you.
Hold on, you can do that. We didn't know how to rule this, and now
Right.
since as times went by, it's been. I've seen how people try to use that and twist it. That's just advancing sports and what's allowed and capability.
Yeah.
But I think the Olympics have been. I wish, and it's tough because they re-air events, but all the events start early in the morning while we're at work or sleep, and then you click
Right.
one
It's just because of location.
results are there. So
It's just because of location. Like
of course,
we're not gonna have that problem for the World Cup because all that shit gonna be local to us.
or the summer,
Yeah,
which is in LA. We get the World Cups and the Summer Olympics. That's
yeah.
That's
And then
gonna be
I
loud.
think
Yo.
20 next year's Super Bowl is in LA, I think too.
it's in LA. Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy because they just had it in Santa Clara, and then but I guess you go where the money is. That's dope too.
Yeah.
You go where the weather is. They don't want to have no. They ain't
That's
holding
true.
no
Yeah, that's
kids.
true too.
Right.
Yeah.
Was it New England where it was snowing or whatever and the power went out? Or was that New York?
Where the power, talking about the store where the power went out.
Yeah.
That was New Orleans.
I thought it was a snow one too that it happened. Nah.
I don't know if that. I don't know if you.
Was it just the New Orleans one? I thought it happened due to some snow shit.
No, they said Beyonce used all the power. They try to blame it on her. And she came out like, "Hey, no, we got our own generators." Well, yeah, that's y'all.
I remember that. That's what I thought you was talking about. I didn't know if you was trying to be funny or not, Lando, right there. But I remember that.
No. Maybe it wasn't a Super Bowl game. It was another football game that got postponed due to some snow shit.
Wait,
It's
postponed or the lights was out?
Well, yeah, the lights was out.
Oh,
guess what football players do in snow? We play football.
boom. Yahtzee. You know what I mean? Guess what basketball players do in the
You
snow?
need lights. You need lights
They
for the
play.
camera. It's still a
That's true
TV show.
too. That's true
It's
too.
still a TV show.
So
to go to
basically,
the
what you're
gym.
saying is this.
It's a football game, but it's a TV show because they share commercials.
Scripted.
Big red.
Jesus. Hey man, before we get out of here, y'all got anything, guys?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Go ahead, Corey. What
Say
you
again.
Corey look like? Go ahead.
KBA works.
Nah, I got
Yeah.
nothing, man. I
Say
just
it again,
appreciate
bro.
y'all
Say it
letting
now.
You
me.
been watching the Olympics or
KBA
nothing?
works. KBA works.
Say it in
Go
one
check
time.
them out. KBA works. Get some custom woodwork designs. Or you can do stuff like for the military. Like if you got a unit. If you're watching this and you're in a unit in the military, Corey can make stuff for your unit. Or what are they called? Like their who?
Pause.
I don't know what
Hey,
he said.
yo.
No.
You
I
said
don't.
I'm
I
saying
don't know
what
if I. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure I can make it.
boom, right there. He can make stuff like that. Or he can make your
boy.
what is the thing called, Lando? Fourth ID. What is their insignia called? Is that what it is? An insignia? Their patch?
Come on.
it sounds like it's against the UCMJ.
Their spirit.
Fuck out.
We don't care what
And
it
I'm
is.
the
All right.
type of guy that brings alcohol into the barracks, so I can't talk about that
Oh
type of
yeah,
stuff.
You're the type of guy that served during Biden. You've been retired, but it's all good. We're not going to talk about that. We're not
I
even going to
served
talk about
during
these.
first
Yeah,
Bush. I got out before Obama was
yeah.
even elected. Nigga.
We're not going to talk about the people that think they know you and act like. But we're not going to talk about that.
I was about to say, did Lando get back
We're
in?
not going to talk about that. But look at the detail on that work right there that King Daniel showing.
Yeah, I was kind of mine. Look at that detail.
Look at the detail. That's what
Who is
we're
that?
talking about.
Who is
KBA
that?
work.
Yeah, that shit.
That's who did that.
Boy. I want to know.
Yeah, look at the details, mother. Yeah, I was gonna cuss, but we might use this as a
Nice.
goddamn.
Commercial. I was gonna do my usual talking down, but I can't even do it.
Yeah, don't do that, man.
You
Good.
can. That's
No,
fine.
you don't.
No,
It could be
no,
better.
you know my usual. You
There's
ain't got
always
no damn
improvement that can
podcast,
be
Corey,
done.
but you can't even do it with that. That's some quality work right there.
Yeah.
Boy did that, and he did that. He really did
Yeah.
that.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you.
good.
I appreciate
That
it.
boy good. That boy good. Hey, what y'all got? King Dano for Lando. What y'all got before we get out of here?
Nothing, man.
Fight the power. That's Lando.
Yeah, stay righteous and stay ready to protest.
Hey, so I was on social media and I learned about the Disney rule on hugs. Everybody go do your research. Apply that to your friends this year.
Disney
Okay.
rule on hugs.
Yes. Apply it to your friends and watch how things change.
All right, bet.
Well, I hope it's not the same
Where's the
rule
dog?
that Epstein has, because
Come on now.
If they
you're
approach,
right.
stop
I'm
them
Disney
from
ain't
approach.
Nickelodeon. Disney ain't Nickelodeon.
You're right. That is true. They're not. You know,
That's why they have
Walt
different
Disney
names.
just steals. But we're gonna get out of here. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all watching. Hey man, shouts out to the guys, King Dano, Lando, Corey. Love you guys, man. Hey y'all, everybody be out there. Hey, peace and love and peace and blessings to
Aw.
everybody, man.
Hey, bro, can you tell them
Yeah.
we're still burning bridges?
Huh?
We're still burning bridges this year. If I don't need to be on that side, I don't need to be on that side.
I mean, well,
Burn.
I like paths. You know, I like paths and exit plans and stuff like that. So, but hey, man, if he's saying burning bridges, you better not be on that bridge because you're gonna be burnt, motherfucker.
You be stuck on that island.
Oh, you better manifest a way out.
Not without communication. Not without
We are out of here.
Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Where the beer's ice cold.